Alright guys, we are live here on the YouTube stream. This is Mike here at Area 51. If you just be patient with me, I'll get my VR headset on straight. Trying to do some races here in VR again. Like to play around with VR. Got my Oculus Quest 2 actually really tuned in here. Yeah, got my Oculus Quest 2 really tuned in here. When I say tuned in, I've been working, getting it dialed in to, how do I want to say this? Using the Oculus, if any of you guys are familiar, I might do a video on this later. A lot of people that use Oculus for PC VR already know a lot of what I'm about to say, but a lot of the people in iRacing don't. Basically, if you use something called the Oculus debug tool, you can up the bit rate, which is the compression rate. You can up it to where it's higher quality, up the bit rate to the headset. If you just use the graphic, the GUI application tool in Oculus application, the highest you can get it is 150 megabits per second. That's whether you're using the Oculus Link cable or the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is always slower, so they probably need to keep it. You probably need to keep it to 150 megabits per second or less. But when you use the link cable, it doesn't increase it. You still can't go above 150 megabits per second bit rate, and what that causes some you can call it blockiness. During fast motion, or another word for it is artifacting, but basically it's compression blocks you can see in the screen. So the way to get around that, I found out, is you use something called the Oculus debug tool that comes with the Oculus software. And
green flag. Great job, time to go.
And use the Oculus debug tool, and anyway, you can manually set that bit rate up to 500 megabits per second.
Right. Go left.
Yeah.
Left side.
Got hit right there.
Still there. Clear.
Hard to get safety rating. Stuff
Car
like
on your
this
left.
going on.
Clear.
But anyway, you set that up to 500 megabits per second. It gets rid of all the artifacting. And there's a few other things I did, but anyway, it looks great now. There's no muddiness, like from the details in the track. That's another thing we used to get. There's a little bit of muddiness in the track detail sometimes. But the track looks great, crystal clear, as far as like all the details of where the dirt and stuff is on the track and what it looks like and everything. So anyway, because of that, I want to try to get back into VR a little bit. I know you guys told me you didn't like me doing VR in the streams, that made you nauseous and stuff, watching the videos. You know, I'm watching them, but man, I'm telling you, I love it. I'm faster in VR a little bit, and
I forgot to move me and Sam down.
yeah, I'm a little faster in VR, and it's a really cool experience. I like it, so I want to do some shorter races in VR, kind of like this Pro4 truck race. I'm not fast on the Pro4 trucks. I have not figured them out yet.
Go left.
I'm racing Frank's last place, or second to last place here. Well, I'm in second to last, so I guess I'm racing for third to last, whatever.
Car right. Clear on the right.
I'm trying to keep my head straight as much as I can in these VR videos. That way it don't make you guys nauseous, it's easier to follow. Make it past this guy.
Go right.
That guy's probably not happy I can't hear him.
New fastest lap for you. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Five laps to go. It's going well. Keep at it. The leader is running 17.309.
Tell you what, these jumpy trucks are hard. I don't know how the leader's running 117s. I mean, I think I've got a 117 like one time. Ever. Don't know how I got it. I've tried everything in these jumpy trucks. Like right there, I've tried slowing down, taking the turns real tight. And then I've also tried taking them big and wide and open. That don't work either. I'm really inconsistent my lap times. I'm trying a bunch of different stuff. Trying not to spin my tires, that doesn't help. But you guys know how to go faster in these things. Leave a comment down in the comments or in the live chat. I'll check them out. But I have no clue how to go faster in these things.
Two left to go. Two to go. You got about 5 laps of fuel left. White flag this time.
Race rock up fun, dude. We just rocked that.
Hey, I didn't tear up your truck too bad, Joey. Did I?
I'm up to 7th.
No, not at all, man. I had to pull up on that corner a couple times. A little shallow. So I was expecting them.
Finish line.
Car stop on the left. Checkered
Yeah,
flag,
I got
checkered
in a little
flag.
hot and just wasted you.
Nice run. Solid work.
This is my last race for the night. I'm gonna go to bed and get to work in the morning. I just wanted to. I was playing with the VR, worked out another issue. So here's another issue people have. Like if you use VR, then go back to a monitor, back and forth. Your black boxes are different places. Like when you set them in VR, that's not the location they're going to be on the monitor. And so when you hop back and forth, you're always resetting your black boxes. And that's what I was messing with and figuring out a way. So like, okay, you can, if you hit Alt K, there's a button or a box that comes up and says use custom HUD display for this car or whatever. If you do that, then the method I'm going to show you doesn't, or I want to talk about, doesn't work. If you do that, then it saves the location information for the black
Pit
boxes
box is early,
somewhere
be
else,
ready.
like somewhere specific to each car.
Okay, go.
And it doesn't work. But if you don't use the custom one and you have every car have the same layout for black boxes, which that you typically would want that anyway. I found with some of the road course cars, like the open wheeled stuff, you might want to have them in a slightly different location, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. They can be in the same location, even on those cars, and it's fine. But anyway, if you uncheck that box for the custom, you have them all in the same location, then it stores the information for the location of the black boxes in the app.ini file, which is in the My Documents iRacing folder. This is app.ini. Well, there's a piece of software called, I think it's called iRacing Config that I bought, or not bought, it's freeware. I downloaded it a while back when I got my triples, so that like when I was doing race broadcasts and stuff with the guys, we were like live streaming broadcasts of races, and I was streaming that to YouTube. We wanted to be able to, switch all my settings between triple monitors and a single monitor, so I could do the single monitor for the race broadcasts and triples when I ran, without having to go in and totally reconfigure all the INI files and stuff, the render DX11 INI or whatever, for triple monitors versus going back to the single. It was, kind of took like 10 minutes or so to go through all the stuff. We had less than 10 minutes. I actually got pretty quick at it, but I wanted a quicker way of doing that. Excuse me, I'm tired and yawning. So I wanted a quicker way of doing that, and what I ended up finding was this app called iRacing Config, and it saves your app INI, your renderer DX11 INIs, and it saves them in a folder and backs them up, and then you can load them. It pulls the current iRacing configuration you have, and then you can like name profiles for like triple monitors, single monitor, whatever, and you can install those INIs and copy over what's currently there with the pre-configured profiles that you save. And one of those things that it copies is that app INI. And again, if you don't use the custom box and use the same black box locations for everything, then what you can do is you can set it all up for your monitors, whether it's singles, triples, like whatever. Set it all up for there. Exit of iRacing, pull that current iRacing INI file up in that iRacing config software, and then back it up or save it as a profile, for your monitors. Then throw your VR headset on, go into the same car or any car, and then rearrange them And again, not having the custom box check, but rearrange them in the way you want them for VR, and then exit out of iRacing and go and save that INI file configuration as another profile, you know, for your VR headset. And then when you load into iRacing and you want to run your VR headset with the black boxes configured, you know, how you had them, you just go into that iRacing kit and Fig before you launch your race or before you join your race, and you install that all the settings that go along with the VR headset. And then if you want to race the next race in triples, you know, once you close out of your last race and close out of your last practice, whatever you're in, and before you load the session you're going to load into, where you want to run the triple monitors, you just simply go install that triple monitor config profile, and then voila, there they are. All your black boxes in the right spot. And once you have that iRacing config installed, you can switch back and forth between profiles in a matter of a couple seconds. Very easy. So anyway, that's what I've been playing around. That's why I broadcasted this race in VR. So, you know, guys, I hope you enjoyed the broadcast we had here. Maybe I'll do a how-to video on how to do all that here coming up pretty soon. Let me switch over here to monitors. With the session, yeah, I can check out the results here. Standings. Okay. I'm not done so yet. Just a button to help 1,000 subscriber mark partnership. So you guys can hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate that very much. The bell icon gets you notified anytime we go live with live streams here on the channel. And then also when we upload new videos, you'll get an alert too by hitting that bell icon. Lastly, if you like what we do here, give this video a thumbs up like button there. Click that thumbs up button, helps out the YouTube algorithm. And guys, as always, we will see you in the next one.